Today we're going to be breaking down my picks for the top 10 best Star Wars Celebration Funko exclusives of all time. Here we go. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today officially marks the start of Star Wars Celebration 2022 all the way out in Anaheim, California. Now, unfortunately, I was not able to go to the event this year, which truly kills me as a Star Wars fan, but I sat down and I said, you know what? I think it's time to put together a top 10 list of the best Star Wars Celebration Funko exclusives that they have ever made, because they have made some really good ones. Now, to comment on this year's Star Wars Celebration exclusives that Funko is releasing here in 2022, I don't think any of these will be making today's list. I'm pretty underwhelmed, to be honest. Funko is recycling a lot of old molds. We are getting some characters in very basic stances that we already have, like Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, the Stormtrooper, Chewbacca, Princess Leia. We are getting some sodas, which is exciting. We are getting another Boba Fett soda with a glow-in-the-dark chase, as well as another Luke Skywalker soda. Now, I am a huge soda fan and obviously a massive Star Wars fan, so seeing more sodas, especially that are going to be Celebration exclusives, is pretty awesome. The bummer, at least about the Boba Fett and Luke Skywalker, to be honest, is that they're characters that we already have, so it would have been nice to see some other characters, and the Boba Fett is actually 25,000 pieces, which is a lot of sodas for just one character. We're also getting another Millennium Falcon. I don't know why we are getting another Millennium Falcon. This one is the same exact pop as the one that was released a couple years back with Han Solo, and this one just has Lando Calrissian. No disrespect to Lando, I'm just not sure why we needed another Falcon. We are getting some Loungefly bags, which I am pretty excited about. I think that's a bad sign when I'm more excited about the Loungefly bags and the t-shirt than the Funko Pops. And then we are getting a limited piece item with the Diamond Grogu, which is going to be a 5,000 piece. Oh my gosh, a Diamond Grogu. Did we really need that? I think we have about 2,600 Grogu Pops already. But anyway, guys, without further ado, let's jump into my list of the top 10 best Star Wars Funko Pop Celebration exclusives that they've ever made. Alright, so starting out with number 10, this is actually a pop that I do not own, and I'm actually hoping to pick this one up very soon, because when I realized that I did not own it, I was actually a little embarrassed because this is a really cool one. So this is R2-R9, which is the red Astromech Droid. Some of you guys may know about him, some of you may not. He does look like basically a cousin of R2-D2, and you wouldn't be wrong, but I think this is an awesome variation of the character in pop form. This character did actually appear in episode 1, very briefly before he was unfortunately killed off, but this is the only pop version that we've gotten of R2-R9, and it's really cool to see that it's actually a Celebration exclusive. For those of you guys who don't know, the Celebration exclusive started out for Funko back in 2015, so this is coming from the first wave of Celebration exclusives, and overall, it's just a really cool pop. It's not valued very much. He's only coming in at $26 even with the con sticker, so a very affordable pop. I love the blue box, and I think the red paint and all the detailing on the pop just really stands out. So that's why I had to get him in today's list, coming in at number 10. So coming in at number 9 is one that I actually do own, and I love this pop. And I really think Funko needs to make more of these variants, and I am talking about the Clone Troopers. So coming in at number 9, we have the 442nd Clone Trooper, and this is an awesome one. Exclusive to Star Wars Celebration 2017, which was actually held in Orlando that year. The 442nd Clone Trooper Legion was led by none other than Jedi Master Plo Koon. And this one actually has risen pretty significantly in value as of recently. I believe the shared sticker is going for around $125, with the con sticker going for pretty much $180 plus, and they are getting very difficult to find, as I feel like a lot of people out there are really starting to pay attention to the Clone Troopers and the Stormtroopers when it comes to collecting the Funko Pops. This is a great one, and I really hope that Funko can make some more Clone Trooper variants in the future for Star Wars Celebration. I'm talking about the 332nd Ahsoka's Clone Trooper Legion. That would be awesome. I would love to see the 187th, of course, with the purple Clone Troopers that were led by Mace Windu. Those would just be awesome, and there's so many different Clone Trooper variations that they can do. But for number 9, the 442nd is coming in. So coming in number 8 is actually another one that I do not own. I think I had it at one point and then I traded it away for something else. But this is a really cool pop and one of the most unique Funko Pops that they have done as a Star Wars Celebration exclusive. And I'm talking about Yoda and the X-Wing, which was, of course, a lesson in the Force. Overall, this is just a really cool Funko Pop. Now, I think a lot of collectors frown upon this one just based on its size. It does take up a lot of room and it is pretty big. However, it comes from one of the most famous scenes from The Empire Strikes Back. Of course, episode 5, when Yoda starts to raise the X-Wing out of the swampy Dagobah water. And overall, it's just a really cool one. It's actually pretty affordable. You can get the con sticker one for around $55, where the shared sticker one goes for around $45, $46. So a very reasonably priced exclusive, because there are some exclusives that have gotten way up there in price, and we're going to talk about those in just a second. But this is one that I'm definitely going to have to track down and get back in the collection because it's a pretty cool one, and that's why I had to get it on today's list, coming in at number 8. So now moving into my pick for number 7, it is once again a pop that I own, and it's a character that comes from the dark side. So I'm definitely not biased to characters that just go towards the light. We got some bad guys on this list as well. And for number 7, guys, we have one of my personal favorite versions of Darth Maul. And this one is actually the hooded Darth Maul, coming in from Star Wars Celebration 2019, which was actually held in Chicago that year. And I really like the box design overall for these pops. They did a really good job on Darth Maul right here. And you guys might have heard me say this in the past. I'm a huge fan of all the hooded Jedi as well as the hooded Sith Funko Pops. I think they're just really cool. Now, overall, the pop looks really good. They did a great job on all the detailed markings on his face, and it's safe to say that this Darth Maul Funko Pop actually represents him from Episode 1 before he actually fought Qui Gon Jinn and ObiWan Kenobi, because if you guys were able to see from the Funko Pop, he still has, at least from what I could tell, his regular legs. So he hasn't had that epic battle yet, and he hasn't lost his legs and then in turn got the robotic ones. There are other Funko Pops of Darth Maul where you can clearly see that he has his robotic legs, but that is not the case here. And overall, it's just a really awesome pop, and it's actually a pop that's come down pretty significantly in price. This was trending at $75, $80 for the con sticker for a little bit, but it has since fallen to about $45, $46 for the con, and you can get the shared one for even less. So if you're a Darth Maul fan, this is a perfect time to get this one in your collection, as I see it having a lot of potential to go up in the future. And overall, it's just a really cool one, and definitely a must-have for my collection. So for number 6 on today's list, we actually have another Trooper variant, and it is one that I own, and I think it might have been the first Star Wars Celebration Funko Pop that I ever picked up, and this one is a beauty, guys. So this is from 2015 Star Wars Celebration. We actually have the Shock Trooper, and check this out, guys. It is in the original Star Wars blue boxes that Funko used to do for all their original characters. You can see we got some OG characters right there on the back. And overall, this is just one of my favorite Trooper variant pops. I absolutely love this one. So ironically, with today, Star Wars Celebration being held in Anaheim, in 2015, it was also held in Anaheim, California. So pretty cool that we're coming full circle with this pop and California. But this one has risen significantly in value. I remember I picked this one up with the con sticker for 70 bucks a few years back, and right now it's trending at $250 and then about $180 for the shared sticker. So definitely a difference in price for the shared sticker versus the con sticker, which is typically the case when it comes to Star Wars Celebration exclusives especially. I just had to put this one higher than the 442nd Clone Trooper simply based on the box design. I think having the blue box clash with the red and white color scheme of the Shock Trooper just gives it that extra vibrant display when you're walking by this pop on your shelf. And the Shock Troopers have definitely played an interesting role in Star Wars canon history, and overall I just think this is a really awesome pop, and one pop that's definitely getting harder to find as we move into the second half here of 2022 pretty soon. And just like that, guys, we are halfway through my list. Do me a favor, if you're a Star Wars fan and a Star Wars collector just like me, make sure you smash that subscribe button because we have a lot of Star Wars content coming up here on the channel in the near future. Alright, let's get back to the list. So coming in at number 5, we have another Star Wars Celebration exclusive Funko Pop that I actually own, and there is a little bit of a discrepancy with this pop that we definitely need to talk about. So coming in at number 5 is a character that we're actually going to see as early as tomorrow in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, which I am so hyped for. I am absolutely pumped. Cannot wait to see Ewan McGregor back on the screen as Obi-Wan Kenobi. And of course, Hayden Christensen returning as Darth Vader, and that's why at number 5 right here, I actually have the Unmasked Darth Vader, also from 2015 Star Wars Celebration. Check out this pop, guys. A lot of great exclusives now that I realize that a lot of these are from 2015, so 2015 was a great year for Star Wars Celebration pop exclusives. So there we go, guys. We have the first to market Star Wars Celebration Unmasked Vader. Now, I have gotten more questions about this pop recently than I ever have because this isn't the blue box. There is also another blue box version of the Unmasked Vader. It is the same exact pop, and I've gotten so many questions from people. How do you know which one of these was at the Star Wars Celebration booth and sold there by Funko as compared to the common one that is only worth about 20 bucks? So the only key difference, of course, is the Celebration exclusive sticker on the front. But what if somebody manufactures that sticker on their own, slaps it on the common, and then tries to charge you about $120 because that's what this one goes for? The secret is the JJL. So if you look on the bottom here, we actually have a pretty bold black lettering JJL sticker on the bottom. If you find the one with the FAC factory code on the bottom, that is the common. Only the JJL stickered Unmasked Vaders, from my sources at Funko, told me that only the ones with the black bold JJL sticker were actually sold at Star Wars Celebration. So that's how you can tell. And it is pretty difficult to get the sticker on there just so you can tell pretty easily sometimes if somebody reprinted the sticker or if they misaligned it. Funko did a great job centering these stickers right where you typically expect the exclusive sticker to be on the Unmasked Vader, and I'm very happy that I have this one in my collection because I have a feeling that we're going to be seeing Hayden Christensen without his Vader helmet at some point in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. I'm just beyond hyped for this show, guys. So if you don't have this pop in your collection, definitely go grab it. And there's nothing wrong with going to grab the common one either. You definitely don't have to have the exclusive one because at the end of the day, the Celebration exclusive and the common are the same exact pop. It's just the difference between the box and the sticker. Oh man, guys, we are getting down to the wire. So coming in at number 4, we're starting to get into some really cool pops, guys. Coming in at number 4 is one of my personal favorites. I think it's safe to say that this is my favorite Luke Skywalker pop that they have ever made, and this is the hooded Luke Skywalker from Star Wars Celebration 2017 in Orlando, Florida. Check out this one, guys. I absolutely love this one. Now, up until recently, this was the only hooded Luke Skywalker that Funko had made, but some of you guys may recall very recently they had another hooded Luke Skywalker. It's a glow-in-the-dark exclusive to Entertainment Earth, and I think that's what's been holding this one's value from absolutely skyrocketing. So some of you guys may recall the epic scene at the end of The Mandalorian Season 2 where we got to see our infamous hero make his very sudden and unexpected return to the Star Wars universe. And even before then, I loved this pop. And then, of course, after that scene in The Mandalorian Season 2, I was just beyond hyped for the ending of the show and the fact that I had this one in my collection. Like I said earlier, I loved the hooded Force users, and with this one especially, you even have Luke's black hand right there. Absolutely love the detailing on this one, even though he's not doing anything crazy. The newer one, the mold, is a little bit more dynamic, and of course his lightsaber glows in the dark, so I'm going to have to get that one anyway, but I'm very happy that I have the OG. And I had to pick this one here, coming in at number 4 for today's list. All right, so getting down to the top 3, and I'm actually very happy that I have 2 out of 3 of these pops. One of them I still need, which most of you guys might be able to guess, but coming in at number 3 is one that I own, and it is another character that I firmly believe we are going to see in the ObiWan Kenobi series, and I'm talking about Qui Gon Jinn, but for number 3, I have the holographic version of Qui Gon Jinn, which is glow in the dark. The glow is absolutely unreal, and we actually gave one of these away recently on May the 4th, and this, of course, is another fantastic Star Wars Celebration exclusive from 2017. Now, this mold is the same exact mold as the 2016 New York Comic-Con. What was that? A 2,000-piece Qui Gon Jinn. Same exact mold. However, I just think this is a really cool pop that Funko did. Even though they took the same mold, they made it a Star Wars Celebration exclusive. He's also a Force Ghost, and he's glow in the dark. So even though it's the same mold, it's a different pop because it has different features. And I have a really strong suspicion that we're going to be seeing Liam Neeson return in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series as a Force Ghost and give Obi-Wan some much needed guidance as he is being hunted down by the Inquisitors, and he may have his back up against the wall as he's trying to look after a young Luke and safeguard his own life with everybody coming at him. So I think he's going to be reaching out to Qui-Gon, and he's also going to be dealing with the falling out of one of his closest friends, if not his closest friend, with Anakin Skywalker, turning, of course, to the dark side. So I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a Force Ghost version of Liam Neeson's Qui-Gon Jinn in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. And I also have a strong suspicion that this pop is going to skyrocket. It's already pretty expensive with the con sticker coming in at around $220 and the shared sticker coming in at about $130, $140. So it's already getting up there. However, I think it's going to go even higher. All right, guys, so coming in at number 2 is the big Star Wars Celebration exclusive pop that I have yet to own. I am really hoping to get that bad boy one day. I am saving up some of my pennies and putting some money away for when one of them hits the market, hopefully for a reasonably good price that I can grab for my collection. And I'm talking about the 2020 3,000-piece glow-in-the-dark Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now, this pop, this took the Funko community and definitely the Star Wars community by storm. Nobody knew that this was coming out, and Funko actually released this through a virtual lottery system. I, unfortunately, like a lot of Star Wars collectors, did not get into the lottery, although I did see a lot of other people somehow manage to get 8 or 10 or 12 of these exclusives with a lot of different email addresses, so I think there was some bots in play. But I, unfortunately, did not get this exclusive. I'm really hoping to get it one day for my collection. And this is coming in at number 2. And I think the demand for this pop has just really driven up the price for this, as of course Obi-Wan, we just talked about him in the series, such a big character, such an important one in the Star Wars universe, and this one is trending at $860. So there is no shared sticker version of this one because it is a limited piece. So I definitely need it for my collection. It's in that beautiful 40th anniversary of the Empire Strikes Back box. The glow is insane that I've seen from a lot of other collectors post pictures of, so it's definitely something that I'm going to need for my collection down the road. And overall, it's just an absolutely beautiful pop. It definitely gives me a lot of just great nostalgia for the OG trilogy. And every time I see it, all I can think about is that famous quote that ObiWan Kenobi, whispered to Luke as he was flying his X-Wing into the trench run after he turned off his computer and everything. And Obi-Wan says, "Use the Force, Luke." That quote just screams in my head every time I see this pop. So an amazing pop, and definitely worthy of number 2. But I won't keep you guys in suspense because I know some of you guys are probably wondering what the heck is his pick for my top spot here on today's list. Some of you guys might be surprised. Some of you guys probably won't be, and it is one that I happen to own, and it is actually another villain. And guys, I am of course talking about Grand Admiral Thrawn. I personally love this pop, and I firmly believe that this is the best Star Wars Celebration exclusive pop that they have ever made. This is also the only Grand Admiral Thrawn pop that they have ever made in the beautiful black and yellow Rebels box design. Of course, if you guys haven't seen Rebels, I highly encourage you do so, especially before the Ahsoka series drops, because we do know that Grand Admiral Thrawn is coming to the Star Wars live-action universe, and I have a feeling we're going to get our first glimpse of him in the Ahsoka series. So there is a lot to be explored with Grand Admiral Thrawn, and the fact that they made him, he's such a big character in Rebels, he's such a big character overall, and the fact that they gave him his very first pop as a Star Wars Celebration exclusive, this is what I'm talking about, Funko. Don't give us any reused molds. Don't give us characters that we've already gotten 10 of. Give us some fresh blood, some new characters that we can get excited about and add to our collections. I mean, I'm talking about Asajj Ventress. Where is Black Chrysanthemum? How about a young Boba Fett? I mean, Clone Captain Howzer. I mean, there are so many amazing characters that, in my opinion, deserve Star Wars Celebration exclusives, and that's why Grand Admiral Thrawn here is my number 1. He is not cheap these days. The actual con sticker, which I don't have, obviously, is coming in at around $460, while the shared one is coming in around $280. So not too shabby for the shared sticker, but this pop was definitely not worth this much up until about a year ago, and then all of a sudden overnight he almost skyrocketed. So guys, that is going to do it for my list of the top 10 Star Wars Celebration exclusives that Funko has ever made. So for all my Star Wars fans and, diehard collectors, let me know down in the comment section below, what do you think of my list? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Is there another pop that should have made it? Did I forget about a big exclusive that I'm missing? Overall, I'm not too thrilled with this year's exclusive, so hopefully in the future, starting out with next year in 2023, we get some actual top 10 worthy Star Wars Celebrations exclusives. So that's going to do it for my video today, guys. I always love talking Star Wars. As a diehard Star Wars fan, I'm so excited for the future of Star Wars. I think we have a lot of great stuff on the horizon. As always, guys, may the Force be with you all, and don't stop shooting until you score. We'll see you all very soon.